What up, guys? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23. How are y'all doing? I'm here to talk about MC Hammer releasing his third album. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Man, 36 years ago, of February 12th of 1990. Man, this is definitely one of my favorites right here. This is a classic, and y'all know the famous hit, "Can't Touch This," and "Have You Seen Her," which is actually the original who sang that is the Shy Lights, but MC Hammer did the remake right here, the sampled it. And you got On Your Face, Here Help the Children, Dancing Machine, Pray, Crime Story, She's Soft and Wet, Let's Go Deeper. Classic stuff right here. One of my favorite records by MC Hammer right here. Hammer time. Y'all already know. Definitely classic forever. Very big time classic. So, to let y'all know, it was released through Capitol Records and EMI Records, and produced, recorded, and mixed by Felton, Pilate, and James Earley. The album was made on a small budget of around 10K and recorded on a modified tour bus between May 1988 and November of 89. And more to the story, um, the album received lukewarm reviews from critics, yet received 5 nominations at the 1991 Grammy Awards, including Album of the Year, becoming the first hip hop record to be nominated in this category, and as well as winning 5 awards at the 1991 Music Awards. And the album is considered Hammer's mainstream breakthrough and a commercial juggernaut, and it peaked at number 1 for 21 weeks on the US Billboard 200 chart, becoming the first rap recording from a solo artist to top the pop chart, and was the best-selling album of 1990, and it was the first hip-hop album to be certified diamond in the US, and was certified platinum in several countries, and was one of the best-selling hip-hop albums worldwide, selling more than 18 million units to date. And 6 official singles were released to promote the album, including the small hit "You Can't Touch This," and which reached the top 10 at the Billboard Hot 100, and it peaked at number 1 in Australia, Netherlands, New Zealand, and Sweden, and number 3 on the UK singles charts. And following the album's success, Hammer embarked on the "Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em" tour. World tour. "Please Hammer Don't Hurt 'Em" world tour, which stretched from 1990 to 1991, and with 144 dates, grossing over $32 million. Man, that's a lot, but that's still cool though. So more to it, more history about it. The excuse me, Hammer's previous album, Let's Get It Started, had sold over 1.5 million units in the United States by the end of 1989. Not satisfied with the platinum success, Hammer chose to deviate from the standard rap format in his next album, though some purists criticized him for being more of a dancer than a rapper. So Hammer defended his style. People were ready for something different from the traditional rap style, and the fact that the record has reached this level indicates the genre is growing. So while on tour of the summer of '88, he started to record his third studio album on a modified tour bus after spending part of his advance from Capitol Records on $50,000 worth of equipment for the back of the tour bus. He used his free time on the road to record his next album. It was produced, recorded, and mixed by Felton, Pilate, and James Earley on the bus in 1989. And according to Genius World Records, the album cost just 10 grand to produce, roughly the same budget as Hammer's independent debut. Capitol marketed the album by sending free cassette singles, and most of whom were black and Hispanic. The letter Hammer asked the young people, man, it's just crazy, crazy time, to phone the MTV and request his video. And then more to it, Um, the album was supported. The single "You Can't Touch This" it follows up with other follow-up singles like "Have You Seen Her," which is the Shy Lights, and "Pray." It's a beat sample from Prince's "When the Doves Cry," "When Doves Cry," and Faith "No More." We Care. Excuse me. Oh boy, We Care a Lot. The album was notable for sampling other high-profile records. Dancing Machine sampled the Jackson 5, Help the Children, and also name of an outreach. Excuse me. Foundation that Hammer started and interpolates Marvin Gaye's "Mercy Mercy Me," the Ecology, and "She's Soft and Wet," sampled Prince's "Soft and Wet." And following the album's success, Hammer toured extensively in Europe, including a sold-out concert and at the National Exhibition Center in Birmingham with the sponsorship of PepsiCo. International Pepsi CEO Christopher A. Sinclair went on tour with him in 1991. I know there's been a lot of crazy, controversial, critical backlash about it. And yes, MC Hammer did dissed on some artists that were talking smack that he was too commercial, he was too this, too that, because he was more of a dancer. So, rest is history. I'll just say this album is still a classic to this day, and I'm still listening to it. And I mean, I've always listened to old school rap. It's never judge Hammer because of his looks. He is gangsta about it. He will get gangsta about it. He from the Bay Area. He from the O Town. And this is definitely a classic. How could you not love this? This is a dope album. And it's all original too, to let y'all know. I did have a copy of this album, but sadly it kept skipping. I really was not feeling that. I was really not feeling that. Like, how could you ruin a record like that? I bet somebody probably used it to DJ it and probably mess with it and mess up the record from the previous owner. Not that I don't know who it is, but anyways, anywho, just want to say to y'all, this album is still classic to this day. 36 years, that's a long, long time. But I'm still listening to it. And I hope y'all are still listening to it. Still listening. And I'm definitely going to bump this on my turntable. What is your favorite song off the album? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, comment, follow your boy, and I will be back on the next video. Peace, y'all. God bless. Stay safe. Keep bumping this album by Hammer.